kick me off the feed or the video or something. I have no. But I'm gonna show you guys some stuff here. I'll just go through it real quick. I'll grab a Kerbal and I'll pop out of the moon base and walk around and give you guys a little bit of a tour of the fantastic feats of moon. I don't know why it kicked me off like that. That's kind of a bummer. I wanted it all in one video. I'll have to edit that other one. It's quite obnoxious. Alright. Oh, the lag is so... Is it? It's this real. That's some lag right there. Ooh, boy. Ooh, I got Kerbals in here already. Just one. Where are you? Yeah, this is the mob. I called it mob because it stands for Mobile Operational Base. So it's basically a base that's mobile and it operates as such. It actually does have some... It has some ability for like you can literally float the whole thing if you had to over a ravine or something. It's not too delicate. I took the creature crawler from the game and I smashed it together and then I kind of just gave it my own little tweak on life, and this is what it looks like. I took a cockpit, I turned it. Wow, it is. That's not right. Let's turn those off. The brakes are on. Turn the brakes off. Ironically, it has a computer in it, just like a rover, so you can control it same as you would. Oh, snap. It's a big train. It looks like a train. You know, I didn't necessarily mean it to look like this, but it does. But it can collect its own fuel. A Kerbal can sit in this cockpit back here, and it looks like he's drilling. And you can fill up the thing with ore or whatever. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, I can't remember the brake. That's not it. That's not it. That's the lights. Oh, gosh. Stop, 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 stop. That's not it. I can't remember the brake. I just gotta stop with the actual joystick. It takes forever for this thing to stop. These front wheels are independent, but the middle wheels are just straight so that it can keep itself on the ground. My biggest issue is that the textures on the moon are crap. So when you drive up and over the textures, it's like teeter-tottering around. Really difficult for me to do anything. Oh, come on now. Why is it so hard to stop? I swear that's the button to stop. I can't remember the brake. I thought it was R1 and circle, but it is not. That's the toggle landing gear button. Oh, no, that's the moon base. Which is awesome, too. There's a lot of things that this guy can do. It can actually fly. If I haven't, I flew that it wasn't covering up the launch pad, and I could do a bunch of scientific stuff up here, and basically I just launched it directly from the moon, and then I pushed it around, and it has drills. Where are they? It has drills. Yep, there they are. It has a drill there and one on the other side, and a container right here. Wait, right there. So I can fill up with ore or whatever, and then it has the ability to create its own fuel. So I don't have to worry about that. If I can remember where I put it though, I think if I'm not correctly, it's right inside of here that I stuck it. Or I put it inside. Yeah, no, this is just one of the deals. What's this? Is that it? I think that's it right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this thing right here creates the fuel, and I can mine it right out of the planet, but flying it is not as easy as it sounds. It's honestly, whoops. If it wasn't for the lag, I would have such an easier time flying this thing. But my PlayStation cannot handle all the crap that I've done. It just can't. Alright, well, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna show you guys this thing flying. The landing gear is actually, believe it or not, two landing gear inside of each other in the exact same spot, extended so that it can hold up the weight of it, because otherwise there'd be no way it could hold it up. Um, oh, how do I go down? God, I hate the cameras in this. Oh, that's not it. It's causing a bunch of lag. If I got rid of all the stuff up here, I don't think I'd have much of an issue. Aim camera. Or if I had an actual PC that could handle the game. God only knows what I'd build. Or what I'd do. I understand physics pretty well. So this right here, yeah, I got this ladder absolutely perfect too. So that it just meets up with the ground and the feet and all that. It took a lot of tests to get it right, the whole thing. But it's basically just a bunch of crew cabins all thrown together, and then the science things, and all they are is scientists. So every Kerbin in here is a scientist, and there is a ton of Kerbals in here, and like a absolute ton. I do believe there's two engineers and two pilots, just in case I need them for anything. But there is everybody else is scientists. Let's see, there's a pilot right here. He's probably sitting in one of these capsules. And you got to think it's pretty cushy. Live in here. Da, da, living in a moon base. Big moon base. It's pretty massive, but they're happy. They're happy. Which one? That one was the ones that are inside of cockpits, I think, are the pilots. Because, this guy's upside down, so I guess that's fine. Yep, well, whatever. I wonder if it still registers. No, come on. Yeah, it does. Haha, that's cool. So it's kind of wiggling right now, back and forth. Alright, let's save. Let's do 3. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fly this thing. I tried it once. I got it from the pad to here a long time ago, but it's been a while. Now let's just turn that on. A little slower. Yeah, a little slower. Oh, a bit more. I think I could get this into the atmosphere if I tried. A little more. Come on. Oh, there she goes. Now, the steering part, the flying part's the easy part. The steering part is not so much easy. Yeah, so you can you get the idea, right? If you were able to, you could move it from place to place to place to place to place, and then you can fill it up on fuel and do different studies in other places, basically. That's how I built it. So I didn't have to, see what I mean? Oh, she's tipping. It's a tipper. God, I gotta get it straight again. There is no balancing situation. Alright, let's just try to get it as high as I can. Guess we don't need the landing gear. Let's take that off. I haven't actually tested this. I mean, I know that it can fly. I hovered it before. It's so wonky. Oh, it's so wonky. Well, there you have it. No, I don't think I could get it into orbit. There's no way. I do not have remotely enough fuel. And I think if I just let it drop, if I straighten it out, and just kind of let it go up, and then down, I can turn on the thrusters. I gotta watch that speed though. I gotta fall, yeah, slowly. 644 meters. I might want to put that back out. Oh, this take forever. to the moon. We going to the moon. Moon and buzz. Neil and Buzz. Moon owners. We going to the motherfucking moon. Let's go to the moon. Motherfucking moon. Alright. This is kind of how I got it to get off the tarmac, but I didn't want it to be too far away. Oh. Boing. See, that was too much speed. Too much speed. There we go. Nice and steady. Oh, I forgot to extend the deal here. I think it's okay. I don't think it broke. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you get the idea. That's basically what it's supposed to do. Is that. How far away did I get? Not that far. I didn't get very far away. Let's see here. Is the brake working now? Brake. Where's my brake? Brakes. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I gotta figure this out. Is this it? No, that's not it. See, I could drive it without SAS. I'm gonna get this Kerbal out of here. Neil and Buzz. That's the best. I gotta say, that reference is from Whitest Kids You Know. Probably one of the best YouTubers ever to live. You guys should probably check him out. They are from ages ago. Look at him. He's like, "What's going on? I don't know. No, I'm stuck." In the note, it is big that the mob, the moon base is quite large. Uh, as well. The mob, though, works as basically a way to transfer a few. So you can have one in there, I think two, three, and then you can have somebody inside this capsule there. I think, if I'm not sure, but that's also a capsule. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Kerbals, plus you can have one sitting in this back. I guess the hardest part about this was to get these ladders right. Okay, the original creature crawler, it was built so wrong. So many problems I had with it. This, on the other hand, I fixed with my own kind of. Yeah, I fused it together. This is actually where the two halves of the creature crawlers are smashed together. And then you have like a ton of batteries and all the axles and everything. So, all I did was basically use their frame. Come on. To, kind of craft my own deal. Yeah, good. Come on, Kerbal, you are useless. What's your name? Mingun. Mingun. Mingun, don't fail me now, Mingun. You're the best. A few of my favorite YouTubers, actually, I like Markiplier. He's always been nice. Oh, crap. What are you doing? You gotta go up and over. Oh, is there like a climb up? There is, isn't there? climb out. There it is. Yeah, I like Neebs Gaming a lot. Those guys have always been some of my favorite people to watch. There's of course RT Game, another guy I absolutely enjoy watching. Jacksepticeye, great dude. Josh Dub, always fun. Your narrator. So like, if I can get over here, I think I can actually climb. Yeah, so it lets you, if you can get these ladders, I would dare say absolutely perfect. You can get it to the point where you can climb out here up through the ladder, as well as use it as one solid ladder from one piece to the second piece. And I think oh yeah, see, without climbing out, you kind of just float. Go down a little bit. Climb out. There we go. Da 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 da. Look at how he runs. do 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 do. Yeah, it has this little pathway here for them to get onto and walk around and chill. I built that big old satellite dish there, and if you look, there's actually one of those radio dish receiver things right there spinning in the center. I did a lot of creative smashing together in Kerbal Space Program because the physics are there, yes, that is true. However, there's a lot of leeway you can get to. You could go in between one or another, and you could. There's different ways. Oh, why can't I get inside this now? Oh wait, that's right. I have to get up to it. Click on this. Go here. Board. That's how you do it. Board. Ah, super far away. I can still drive this thing too. That's the best part. Me, me. Oh, the brake is on. I still don't remember what the brake is. Oh, it's this. That's the brake. Well, that definitely helps a lot. Yeah, this thing, it has a computer in it as well. So do those. Those are called the Moon Van. One is actually completely useless, and the other one is pretty useful. Before I realized that ore was used. Oh, stop. For refining and stuff like that, and making fuel, basically. I didn't realize that you couldn't do anything with it as it was after you mined it. It was just stuck in the tank. You can't move from the tank to somewhere else. It doesn't work that way. So that van, the second van over there, became pretty useless. I actually built those myself completely. They are my own design of a strange design, but they're pretty nice. So I have to hold down on this and push this. That's how you brake. Okay, so he is in there, and the way I kind of built this is you don't really need him in there to use the drill, but it looks like he's using the drill. I kind of stuck a battery there, and I think this is one of those electronic thingies. Yeah, it's an atmospheric analysis thing, but it's turned on its side and shoved inward, so it looks cool, I guess, for aesthetics. I am an aesthetic. That's my niche. I love the look of things, so even if it's completely useless and it has to do with nothing, I'm gonna put it in there. So I made this look like a little cockpit. and he looks like he's operating the drill back here when you actually activate it. So you can deploy it. Yeah, see, it looks like he's back there. You know, me, dude, his little the butt, but you can't do nothing about that. How do I turn it on? Oh, it's moving. Yep, there it is. So you can start the service thing, and it looks like he's yeah, you get the idea. Everybody gets the idea. It's kind of nice I could actually show off some of this stuff. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to get it to work and stuff. This was probably the hardest part because I had to get it's actually stuck together here to here is how I did it. So these two pieces are coupled together right here with a crew hatch, allowing the transfer from one side to the other side and such. But I used it for a coupling and I coupled it together, and then here, as you can see, there's actually struts holding the entire bottom of it together, and underneath as well it has a few holding it together. uh, Up here was difficult because the spot where it's mashed together came out here. So if you see, these two sections aren't together, but there's a coupler here and here, one there and one there, and they actually go straight down. Oh, they're not. I don't think they're actually working. They're supposed to be attached to the sides. Like, it's supposed to be coupled from right here to this. Come on with the autosaves. It's supposed to be coupled from here to this panel right here. But I guess it must have not did that. That's probably why the top is kind of moving on its own. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that. It almost looks like a shock, or works like a shock, kind of. Has a little bit of bounce to it. Yeah, it's being held. Those two pieces are being held together. All of it pretty much is, yeah. A Kerbal can climb up. Oh, oh, that drill's probably overheating right now. Probably a good idea to shut it off. Thermal efficiency. Oh, it's doing alright. Core temperature, 600 out of 500, and climbing. Yeah, it's overheating. I could just retract it, because it'll stop it on its own and then pull it up. Yeah, so that's the mob. Oh, that's that. Oh, I should turn off the engines here. Turn them off, turn them off. Start making fuel. I could leave it here. It doesn't matter. It didn't explode, which means I can leave it here. I can leave it here. If I decide to move it somewhere else, I can. Be making fuel, so I can fill these fuel tanks back up again. I think that tank down there is pretty full. I need to make liquid fuel. Start liquid fuel. Nice. And then check the container. Container. Oh, it's covered in solar panels. Oh, batteries. Ah, yeah. You can shove batteries inside the container. There it is. Yeah, we're full on ore. It's good. We're good on ore. I don't gotta start drilling. But yes, it's a very fantastic base. I built it very well. I'm very proud of myself when it comes to this. It looks super neat from above too. I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I like aesthetics. Apparently the glitch only occurs when two of the actual physical solar panel pieces are touching, not the panels themselves, but the this part of it. So like if this little circular thing was inside of another one, it would kind of rip itself to pieces. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. It's filling up its liquid fuel. I can check here. Oh, I need to do some oxidizer too. Yeah, 1319 is filling up. Cool. Slowly, but it's doing it. It doesn't have to be fast. I could speed up time and then it would fill up the tanks like that. Okay, shit. Not that. Not that. There we go. The vans. These freaking vans. This one is the only useful one, really. So what I did here is I took a cockpit and a crew cabin and I shoved it inside of a van. Surprisingly enough, it works quite well. I put all these panels on the outsides. The back here is absolutely chocked full of equipment, so you can. Only thing I forgot to do was put a ladder right here for the Kerbal to get up, but he can climb up. It's not that bad. But yeah, you got a tank here that's fairly useless. I don't think it has a drill. No, no drill. Literally, yep, see aesthetic. I did that for aesthetic. Or is that propane? That could be a different kind of tank? Holding tank. Radial. Yeah, no, it's for ore. Of course it's for ore. Yeah, useless. Useless! But it looks cool. Granted. It does have a computer as well. Turn that off, turn that off. Turn off the brake. Yeah, so you can... I forget how to turn on all the lights. Light button, light button, light button, light button. I don't remember what the lights are exactly. I think you can actually turn them on. Whatever, it doesn't need them. But yeah, you can actually drive this guy around. And that one too, without a Kerbal. So if you have like a stranded Kerbal, but you don't want to like risk another Kerbal, you can go pick him up in the moon van. It has a ton of batteries, so it's not like it's gonna, you know, die or anything. I built this suspension here myself. It took frickin' forever. It's like an I-beam and two batteries that are covering the node, the whatever you'd want to call it, the struts. And then it's like a square, then another square, because with just this little square and the strut, it would snap the wheel off. So I had to figure out a way to stretch it across. So I stretched this one across here, put this in, strap this to the beam, strap that to the beam, and then I put the wheel or put the battery over to cover up the struts so it looks like it's actually being held together. And I did the same with the front. Um, the suspension, I needed it to be like super bouncy, but still able to hold up against, like tough things, and be real sturdy. Like watch this. Like it will come right down and it won't even break nothing. I don't know what's happening right now. It's kind of glitched out. What is happening? Why is it has the RCSs on it? Oh, it's got the brakes on. That's why. That's funny. Yeah, see, I put the nose on there. The reason why I used that nose was so it couldn't tip forward. It could tip on its side really easily, though. What is it doing? Is it dancing? This isn't supposed to happen. Okay. I don't understand what's going on right now. What is happening? It's like stuck in gear or something. What in the hell? Brake. Damn. Whatever that was annoying. Are you gonna drive straight now? It has enough solar panels on it to keep it going. Yeah. When the sun's hitting it, so it doesn't use up any of the batteries. I wish that you could program it to actually drive somewhere. That's the only downside about it. And it gets going pretty fast. But as you can see, I really want to turn on all the lights. Damn it. There we go. That's better. I can actually tell where I'm going a little more. Yeah, as you can see, it drives quite well. It does the best it can do. And it's sturdier than hell. Like it can tip over, it can roll. The most you'll do is probably break off one of those lights. Like I think, or a solar panel. If it tips over, I designed it to be able to kind of tip itself straight up again using its wheels because they're stuck out so far, but sometimes it doesn't necessarily work. Eh, nope. Yeah, it won't do it. I'll just load because I didn't want to move that damn base anyway. I think it's, yeah, this one. So far, that's pretty much all I've ever really done so far. I've done some other things too, like I've launched entire space stations into space using rockets. I think I can show you that rocket, but I don't have a space station up there right now. I didn't really want to do much flying or exploring. I really wanted to just show everybody my creations and all the things that I've built. Pretty proud of it myself. Personally. Because some of this stuff took me a long time to build. Longer than it really should have, to be honest. Let's see here. Oh, I can recover the vessel. Look at that. Well, that is something. Is it because it's on the moon? How about these ones? I can. Well, that's stupid. So I can like recover all this stuff and then just launch it again if I wanted to. What would be cool if I could take the mob. Excuse me. It'd be cool if I could take the mob, uh, encase it in a rocket, and launch the whole entire thing to planet to planet to planet to planet. Problem is I would need one of these in there, like one of those scientific pod thingies. That way they can do science and then send it back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so I'd have to rebuild it. But that's what I want to do. I want to just take this guy here, this whole thing here, and then just launch it. It would be cool to launch the to the moon base, but it's too big. It is huge. It takes up a lot of space. But I don't think you could build a rocket around that. You might just be able to turn it into a rocket, though. You could do that. You could take this piece off here. And then I think there's these bottom hatches you can remove. And then put in... Oh, you keep these rockets in, too. And then just put in a bunch of fuel cells and make it super huge. And launch it from here. That would actually be kind of awesome. Go from orbit to orbit. But I don't know how you would get fuel in space without mining. So you'd have to figure out how to land it. Ooh, that's the hard part. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Tired. Okay. I'm gonna evac this Kerbal and I'm gonna put him back inside. I don't know why he's in this, but he needs to go back to the moon base. I was gonna start a brand new game and hopefully give people pointers on how to play the game and stuff like that, or give them ideas on how to be creative when building. But oh, come on, climb out, let go. Because if there's one thing I know, or one thing I am, is creative when it comes to building such things like this. I go all out. Oh, that's gonna kind of hurt. Oh, well, you okay? You're fine. You're fine. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. You're just complaining over nothing. Oh, I'm not walking over there. How do I activate this thing again? It's RCS's. Oh, that's the light. Oh, there it is. I figured it out. Yes. Yes. Um, go. Why are you not working? Go. Only thing I can't wait for is Kerbal Space Program 2. Because you know for a fact I'm going to play that game. And I am going to go all out. I will go all out on it. Oh, well, you're fine. You're fine. It's like, what the hell, man? Which freaking one is it? God. I swear these buttons don't work half the time. Come on. What is it? Yeah, see, now it's working. These buttons don't work, like, sometimes. I think it's the lag, like, not noticing I'm pushing the button. I don't know. Oh, maybe I have to not be moving when yep, nope, you can't be moving. Or at least you can't be walking. Come on, you're almost there. Almost home. Oh, I walked past it. I put a light right here so that I can see where it's at. Can I not grab this? Oh, come on, grab. There it is. Yeah, I can't wait for the second game to come out. That's gonna be the best thing ever. Bored. Bored. That's exactly what this stream is. Boring. Honestly, no. If anybody actually watches this and gets any pointers on how to play, by all means, take what you can, because it really all that matters in games like these is how far you're willing to go to make whatever you feel like make something that you really like, or what if you have this image in your brain, do the best you can to create that image, even if it's not actually creative, even if it's just in a video game. Try your best. Try your best. Always try your best. So as you can see, these are the compartments right now that have Kerbals in them. The cockpit on the outside there and there, those are pilots. Um, I think this guy is also a pilot, so I'll have him go in here. Come on, transfer. There it is. And we have a Kerbal safely home. In his home. I built it so that they could literally get anywhere in there. They can go from the top. Oh, I don't think. Oh, no, yep, that's right. That's right. When building this, it didn't come out correctly, so I couldn't put corner pieces on these. Yeah, so this top section actually isn't attached. And as I can see now, I should have put a strut on the other side. I should have put one going from here to here on all four sides. Yeah. I got this canopy going on so it stretches down and canopies out and grabs it in all these different places. That way the top doesn't wiggle. Because that is horrible wiggle issue when I first made it. And it would just, you could just imagine it falling apart, completely falling apart. I'm surprised, I'm honestly surprised that, no, that's not it. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that it hasn't fallen apart yet or exploded. It's still together, and it flies so well. Like it flies super good for how big and bulky and huge and weird it is. It flies X. Let's do 3 again. Want to see what happens when I want to, you know, I'm gonna end the stream with this thing exploding. That's what I'm gonna let you guys do. You guys watch this. So straight up, and back down and explode. Or maybe not. Who knows what we'll do. Just push it as hard as I can. not that high. Definitely not. Definitely not even close. It's just gonna come straight back down. If I used a cheat code, I could put in infinite fuel, and then I'd probably be able to get up there. But I do not do cheat codes. Those are for cheaters and people who like to cheat. What the hell is that right there? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Look at this view. I bet you guys are scared now. This guy's like, what the hell is happening? I think if you made, or if you put enough fuel refineries on it, it could make fuel as fast as it burns it, and you would be able to use your ore tank as a fuel tank. I think you could do that, if I'm not entirely certain. You just have to put enough refineries on there that can create liquid fuel as you're burning it, and oxidizer. So probably like 2 for liquid fuel, 2 for oxidizer, and then you would be set. You could use your ore tank as a fuel tank for a little while. Damn, I am high up. I'm way up here. They are definitely not surviving this. Almost out of fuel. Well, they got up there pretty good. I forgot. You can't do it while accelerating. Come on now. Almost there. So close. Yep, there it is. Now let's watch him die. That is a nice view, though. Look at that view. That is a nice view. We are way up here. I think I might. No, I don't think you'd ever be able to make a prolapsus with that. There's no way. What if I just start spinning it? Now it looks like a gun. Shoot the earth, Eggman. Looks like a big ass gun. Or a satellite dish or something. Alright, let's watch him die. Goodbye, Kerbals. Way, way up. This is the peaky point. Freaking cool. This is the bottom of it. I don't even know where it's gonna land. Probably on the top. I have a bit of oxidizer left. I could probably put it on it, face it downward. Make it just even more that worse. Most of the people are actually on the bottom, so they might survive. Who knows? We'll find out. And go. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely gonna. It's definitely gonna explode. Oh no! What are we gonna do? Did it freeze the game? Oh, oh god! Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, yep, yep, yep. Oh look, we got one survivor. Oh yeah, he's probably. Oh look, it's Essa. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh goodbye! Oh, he's done for. Oh man! Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, the largest piece. Is there anything left? Is there any Kerbals left? Oh, there's this guy. Yes, please. No! No, he's dead. Oh, he's just a cockpit. Oh shit. No, no, there's nothing you can do. No! Oh god, no! Maybe if I spin it fast enough. Nope. Oh, come on. No, no, that's just a piece. This is the last piece? This is the very last piece. Oh, nope, can't switch while I'm about to crash. Oh, there's a few pieces. That's a piece of landing gear. That survived? Above all else, a little piece of landing gear survived. Well, I can't move. I can't transfer between them. Looks like there's definitely no Kerbals left. Yep, everybody's dead. Oh, oh, there goes that. Another piece of landing gear. Oh my goodness, if there was a Kerbal in this, he would have survived. That's unfortunate. Yep, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that whole thing, man, just immediately exploded. There was no escapage. I wonder if it would have been less catastrophic for landing from the... No, definitely not. Because most of the Kerbals are in the bottom. They would have taken the impact directly. Honestly, I tried to save them. If I would have taken it from the side, it might have been better. I don't know. But yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. fantastic. Alright, well, that's it for me. I hope everybody enjoyed, well, whoever did hop on and watch. I hope you enjoyed watching whatever it was you caught. The 30-minute stream before it cut out was me showing off my AC 130. It's, eh, it works. I'll go to the garage and show you guys some other things real quick before I jump off. Messing around with the moon base too much. It's just fun to play with. I'm just so happy that it actually works. Like, it works, and I built it. I built it and it works. It does fly, you can hover it around, and it has quite a bit of fuel if you could figure out how to fly it. It just takes a lot of like nudging and kind of get it to drift while hovering straight. You can get it to move around little by little. Honestly, you know, everything, it shouldn't be done quick anyway. It can be done slower, or just like a hop, or even if you're just skimming across the moon's surface. Oh yeah, I spent so much time building in this game. Honestly, I wish I wouldn't have, because I heard that they were making a second game, and it's like, well, I could take all my experience from the first game and take it to the second game, but really, I spent so much time building that I know that I don't know if it would be worth it for me to even bother. Yep. This is the critter crawler. That's what they call it. This is the critter crawler. Their version of the critter crawler. Oh, that's my version. Oh, I didn't change the name. Or maybe, this is my first? Oh, I can't remember. Is this mine? I don't know if that's mine or not. I don't think it is mine. It's called the Mob. Yeah, so I took that, I think. Oh yeah, no, I took this. That's still my design. Yeah, there it is. I took this, whatever this is, and I slammed it together and created this big, beautiful bastard. Yep. And it is something. I think I changed a few things on it. The original mob base is sitting in the rocket hangar so that I can launch it on the tarmac, like and drive it off the edge without actually launching any rovers or anything like that. Let's see. Here's the moon van that I built. It it does what it's intended to do. Be a van on the moon. This is a strange one. I was kind of fiddling with the design of a. Well, this is basically my first idea of a mob before I just decided to use the critter crawler. I was kind of messing around with stuff like this. AC 150. Let's see, here's the DC 10 that I'm having trouble with. I built this guy too a long time ago, but one of the wings kept falling off, so I don't know how to get that to do it right. A lot of these are stuff that was made by the developers. The Plane 6, Plane 7. These are strange. My first attempt at a plane. It flies too. Takes a minute to load. I think it's just because there's so much going on. Come on. Yeah, this is my pathetic attempt at making my first ever plane on this game. I was using weak engines and trying to come up with something that would, yeah, back when I had the crappy wheels that, didn't necessarily hold up much weight and everything, but yeah, it flies. Honestly, it flies a lot better than a lot of things. I don't need that. I just need the landing gear right. That's the landing gear. Yeah, so this thing actually flies quite well, surprisingly enough. Even though it just looks janky. Look at this. Look how janky that is. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, what the hell are they even attached to? It's this. This is it. this is what's holding them on, like to the main plane specifically, and then I have fuel lines to connect it all together. So it goes from this tank to that tank to that tank. Those two tanks are held together as well. It doesn't use much fuel either. It flies so well. Like, flies really nice. One of my most agile planes I think I've ever built is this guy right here. Oh, wait a minute now. I do have one more thing I want to show everybody before I get off. I built this thing called a rock shot, and it's basically a ground to um, atmosphere plane that takes like 11 or not even 11 seconds to get up there. I can't remember exactly how long it takes, but it is fast. I can't remember. Is this it? Unity? I don't know if that's it or not. That is not it. It's called the rock shot. At least I thought that's what I called it. Damn my lungs. I've got asthma, so I deal with a bit of stuff. All the time. Skywinder. What? Oh, there it is. Rockshot 2. Yeah, this thing is insane. Is insane. Insane. It has no pilot either. Because the G-forces make the pilot pass out while it's taking off. And then it just crashes immediately to the ground. Because there's nothing to control it. So it has to be controlled by via a robotic deal. A computer, whatever thing. I said I'd get off, but I've just have a little bit of time left. Just a bit. Not much. Okay. Turn on SAS. Watch how fast this thing takes off. This thing takes off so fast. I can do a vertical. Get it completely vertical. It goes so fast that it makes a Kerbal pass out. Turn the engines off because they've reached out of the atmosphere. And we are in space. How fast is that? That's insane. That's insane. That's so fast. I'm going to put rockets on this eventually so that I can continue going out. But it is just the fastest damn thing I've ever built. Yep, that's it. Why can I not turn you? Oh. Oh, it just doesn't have any sort of... Well, I guess I... Oh, do I have SAS? Or, I mean, RCS? No, I don't. Yeah, I gotta put RCSs on it so I can actually rotate while up here. But there you have it, people. The Rockshot. The fastest thing I've ever built in the game. To, can I seriously recover? What? What is going on with that recover? That's not supposed to happen like that. I think I also installed it. I put some struts on it and put it out on the tarmac so it can launch directly from the launch pad on a vertical leap without needing any type of like help, or I mean, like runway or any type of gaining speed or nothing. It just takes right off. Oh,